Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tech Android Photo. Hi, today this video is all about building a static website. So, first building a static website, the first step we need to climb is we need to know the syntaxes of HTML and CSS. So, this video is all about introduction to HTML. So, what are the syntaxes of HTML, how to use it, and what are the elements of it? Let's gonna share in this video. First, what is HTML? HTML is nothing but it is a hypertext markup language. Let's move ahead with today's agenda. We will be talking about HTML syntaxes. We will have the quiet introduction, how exactly the HTML syntax looks like, how we can modify the syntax, how to tweak it, and also I'll be telling how to build certain elements like main heading. What is the main heading contains H1 element and paragraph. Paragraph contains P element and how to build a button that is which is built by button element. So these are the things we'll be going to learn in this video, like a main heading, paragraph, and button. So main heading can be built by using the H1 element, and paragraph will be building by using the P element, and button will be built by using the button element. So first let's get a short review of what is this front end journey. So this front end journey looks like this. In this, the front end journey starts with this angle. Like first, we will be building the static website. That next, we will be building responsive website. Next, dynamic website, and next, mobile applications. So the static websites will be building using the HTML and CSS. So today in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to build static websites using HTML. And then later on, we will be building responsive websites using Bootstrap and dynamic websites using JavaScript and React JavaScript. And we'll be building mobile applications using React Native and Flutter. And here, this is the example of static website, how it looks like. So the starting, that is tourism, plan your trip wherever you want to go and get started. This is known as cover page. So today I'll be telling how to write this tourism plan, your trip where do you want to go get started, and everything using HTML. So here you can see many things like images, font, different backgrounds. So this is the example of static website, and this is known as cover page. So, what is the fundamental of a programmer? What he need to be done? So first we have to learn that we have to break down our work into the small parts. We have to write a code. We have to go to code playground and test the outputs. We have to write, test the outputs and repeat the same for the further. So in this way we can tweak the code. We can generate a new code. That is, we can differentiate the code. We'll be learning more. So in this video, the cover page contains three parts, that is heading, paragraph and button element. So the heading part contains the tourism and the paragraph contains the line that plan your trip wherever you want to go, and the button contains, that is button element contains get started. So we'll be learning how to write this heading, paragraph and button. And this image is the part of CSS coding that will be covered in the next video. Now let's have a quick look at how exactly the typical syntax of HTMLs look like. Here we are going to get a lot of information. We are seeing the that is close opening angular brace, closing angular brace, exclamatory, doc type HTML, head, body, etc. So this is the typical syntax of HTML where we need to accept it. As we all know, the syntax is the rule of language. We need to stick to it. So here this is written like this. So we are going to work. That is, I have told you the heading, paragraph, and button element. Those three elements will be working here. The place where your code goes here. So we'll be writing those three elements there. So here comes what we need to accept the syntax of HTML. Moving ahead, adding the uh, heading in HTML. How to add heading in HTML? So what tag it should be used? What is the syntax of HTML element? So HTML element looks like this. It contains the start tag, content, and end tag. So this is the must syntax we should follow. That is, the start tag contains the opening angular brace and the closing angular brace. It contains the content where we'll write the text and the end tag. This is the syntax of HTML element. Next, so here comes the main heading. The main heading looks like this. So the tourism is the main heading. The underneath next is known as paragraph, and the get started is known as button. So let's see how to write main heading. So this is the syntax. This is the way we write for main heading is we use the tag h1 to write the main heading. So we use opening braces, that is opening angular brace, h1 closing angular brace, and the content we need to write. We can write tourism. So I am giving the example tourism. You can write anything like any website name, like front end or any Swiggy, Zomato, anything you can write. And the end tag contains the opening angular brace forward slash h1 and same as it is closing angular brace. So the content which we write should be in between the start tag and end tag. So start tag contains only the opening and closing. So between we'll write the h1, but end tag contains the forward slash. So this is the format we write, that is not format, that is the syntax we write the main heading. So we use the tag h1. The start tag contains the starting tag contain the opening angular brace h1 closing angular brace, and the end tag contains the opening angular brace forward slash and h1 and closing angular brace. So this how it looks like. So this is the body. So we have so I have just to give the normal view of it. Let's once look into the code how we'll be writing. So I have used Visual Studio Code in writing it. So first let's open new file. So type idea.html. So, so create a file. Yes. So first, as I said, opening angular brace, doc type, and next we'll be writing HTML, close, and next head, HUAD, close the angular brace. Next we'll be writing the body. This is the typical syntax which we have to accept it. So the heading we will be writing in between the body. So starting angular brace, that is opening angular brace, body, and closing angular brace. Between the start tag and end tag of the body, we will be writing this heading syntax. So first, what is that? I'm starting angular brace, h1, closing angular brace. We'll be writing the tourism. Tourism. So let's check it. Control F5. See how it looks like. Tourism. So now coming to next. Let's have a quick look at the question. Fill in the blank with appropriate syntax. That is opening angular brace h1, closing angular brace, tourism, opening angular brace, blank, and closing angular brace. So what is to be filled? Option 1 h1, option B h1, option C double forward slashes h1, and option D single forward slash h1. Yeah, the correct option is D. So the entire contains the opening angular brace forward slash h1 and closing angular brace. Now, how to add a paragraph in HTML? So first adding a main heading, next paragraph. So the paragraph syntax looks like. So in the tag we use P. The element P is used for writing the paragraph element, that is paragraph button. Paragraph element. So first opening angular brace P and closing angular brace content, opening angular brace forward slash P and closing angular brace. This is how the paragraph element syntax looks like. So the content which we written is we have took the tourism website. So we'll be writing the paragraph like plan your trip wherever you want to go. So this content, this syntax looks like this. Let's go and check. See. This is how it looks like. Let's go to the code playground and check it. So previously we have written the h1, that is heading element. Now let's look at the paragraph. Opening angular brace p, closing angular brace. Here comes plan your trip wherever you want to go. Okay, let's run it. See, this is how it's look like. It will be looking like this. Tourism is the main heading. Plan your trip wherever you want to go. That is not, that might be the spelling mistake. That is plan. Plan your trip. Plan your trip wherever you want to go. This is how the combination of heading and paragraph looks like. Next, moving to another question. Which of the following is the paragraph element? So the first option is given like end tag of paragraph. You progress the nation. Follow opening for angular brace forward slash paragraph, and the follows by option B, C, and D. So as we all know, the paragraph element syntax contains means it takes the tag only as P. So option B is correct. So opening angular brace P, closing angular brace, and the content and the end tag will be written as opening angular brace forward slash P and closing angular brace. So P1 is not used in paragraph. Only H1 is used for heading, means writing the heading element, and element P is used for writing the paragraph element. So option B is correct for this question. Let's go. Now, how to add a button? How to add a button to our cover page? So this how the syntax of button element looks like. So the tag we use in the button element is the word button itself. So the starting tag contains the opening angular brace button, closing angular brace, the content in between, and the end tag contains the opening angular brace forward slash button and closing angular brace. So this a combination of this is known as the syntax of button element. So let's look how it will be. Let's go into the coding playground and check it. So here comes button element, button button. So get started. Let's run it and see. See absolutely how we want it, like this. This is the heading element. Plan your trip wherever you want to go is the paragraph element, and this is the button element. So in this way, we will be writing our code. That is, we will be using the heading element, paragraph element, and button element. So what are the key takeaways? Is first, what is typical HTML syntax? Once we'll look over it. So this is how the typical syntax of HTMLs look like. That is, it contains the doc type first, text HTML, and after that head, body, and between the start tag of body, start and end tag of body, we'll be writing our code, that is heading, paragraph, and a button, follows by button. Next, what is the HTML basic structure and the HTML elements like heading, paragraph, and button. So today this that's all for this video, and today this coding I have done in the Visual Studio Code. I'll be sharing the link in the description. If you want it, you can download it from there. So you can just run and debug. You'll be getting, and how to open a file is new file, that is Control Window Alt and new. We'll be opening. Type it as idea.html. Create a file. Yes. And let's get into practice. That is doc type. Next we get into the HTML. Next head. This just we have to stick to the syntax. Next, it comes with body. So writing the first paragraph heading element, that is H1, tourism. So you will be writing it in caps lock, tourism. Next, coming to paragraph element, plan your trip wherever you want to go. Next, coming to the button element. You will get started. So here, not only tourism, you can write a front end, or let's add like Zomato. So I will write choose your favorite food. Sorry. Choose your favorite food. Click here. So let's check it. This is how it's look. This is how it look like. That's all for this video. Hope you like the video. I'll be coming with another new video, that is introduction to CSS. That is, in introduction to CSS, we will be seeing how to add the image to our cover page. So we have seen that adding heading, paragraph and button. In the next video, I'll be showing how to add image. So I'll be sharing the link to download this Visual Studio Code if you want. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe and comment my channel. Take a joy photo. That's all for this video. Thank you.